Everyone, Buxton23 here, and welcome to another episode of the Management Mode series. I believe it's episode number 18 now. And before we get into this, I'd just like to say the next 3 episodes or so will be quite long because it is the transfer window. As you can see here, we do get an offer from Sunderland for Chris Smalling, and they do offer 4.7 million, and I do try and get 5 or 6. I believe it's 6. And yeah, let's see if they actually accept. And here we do get an offer for Johnny Evans from Tottenham. And I do end up trying to get 7 from them because I believe he's worth that much, possibly more in real life if someone did try to buy him. So we do end up scouting Marquinhos, but they say he's basically not for sale, and that's basically the same about Johnny Evans. But here we do also scout Mangler, and we inquired and they did say 20 million. So I do try and get in for a bit cheaper, and I do end up offering, I believe, 17.5 or 16 million. Yes, 16 million. Which is really low compared to what people are paying for him in real life. This is just saying about all people who are returning from loan. As you can see, there's Jesse Lingard, there's Federico Makeda, and there is also Ben Amos. So we get some more transfer offers for Wilfried Zaha and Johnny Evans. And the Wilfried Zaha one is on loan to Crystal Palace, so I do accept because I did want him to go on loan at the beginning of the season, but this may be even better because he has got some experience with me this season so far. And the offer for Johnny Evans is really small. There's no point even. I do decide I will counter, but at the end of the day, if you don't, like, I believe Tottenham in this have already accepted the offer. Yeah, they'll match the offer 7 million. So even if Marseille do come back with 7 million, I've already sold him to Tottenham. As you can see, they do not come back with 7 million. They only come back with like 6, I believe. And I do reject the offer. So this is just talking about the games about Vidic, and he has decided to move on to Dortmund at end of career, which is quite strange because in real life he has decided to move to Inter Milan and see out his contract. So yeah, a bit weird why it's happened very closely to how it has in real life in the actual game. So we get into the first game here, and I can't remember who it's against. But that is our lineup, as you can see there. I believe it's Cardiff. Not 100% sure on that one though. But yeah, it's Cardiff. We get a corner here, which Rooney does take. And it is easily cleared. But when Draxler gets the ball, he shoots, and the keeper does save it very well there. I'm not joking, that is all that happens in the first half. Like, look at the stats, they were just hard to break down. They were just like one shot, and which was on target. We had more possession, and probably should be in the lead. Probably should have created a lot more chances as well, but that's football. So here, on the 60th minute, we do get a chance with Draxler again. He has a shot, but the keeper does well again to save it. He's like not wanting Draxler to score today. Could have easily have gone to another corner though, but I then gave that the shot. So Rooney was here for the corner, but I do end up swapping it to Marco Reus, which didn't plan out any better than it was the Rooney one. And they have the ball here, which they cross it, and I score. I think it's my first own goal of the series, which was really annoying because it was at that time when it's virtually impossible to actually bring the game back. And looking at it over and over again, it really annoys me that I actually conceded it, because I don't know what the hell was happening. And that was literally the game. And you're probably going to see the worst stats ever. Like, I had 2 shots on target at my 2 shots, they had none, and we still won 1-0. So yeah, football is a weird game, but that is how it happens. Probably not in real life, but just in FIFA. And here we do get told that our offer for Mangala has been accepted, which is very good. So we do end up offering a contract. And hopefully he'll accept that, and we'll put him into our defence next to Vidic and then next to Jones when he comes back from injury. This is just confirmed that Johnny Evans has been sold to Spurs for 7 million, and how much I'll be getting in return. And this is just saying that the board are very disappointed after yesterday's performance. I was very close to being fired again, really, but they have belief in me. And here is to a transfer offer for Carrasco. We did inquire about him because he is a pretty decent right back in real life and on game. Like I think he has had a few appearances for Chelsea this year, which is not bad to say. He's only 20. I do end up offering 5, 6 or 6 million, I believe. And here we do get a confirmation that Mangle has accepted the offer, so he will be going into our defence very soon. We get an offer here for ter Stegen, which is kind of strange because it is the exact same team who we bought him off, and we do end up trying to get 16 or 15 million here. That's how much I believe he's personally worth. And we get another offer here for ter Stegen, but from Swansea, and I tried to get the same. And if you come back and accept it, it'd be okay for me because I'd made a profit, I believe. But here we're going to our next game against Blackburn Rovers, which is in the FA Cup, I believe. And we get to a good start here by winning the ball from their kick-off. And Hanazai does actually just fail to score there. So Balotelli passes it to Hanazai, and he ends up scoring to make it 1-0 on the 7th minute. A good bit of play between him and Balotelli to actually get the goal. So playing good football again, and Rooney has a shot, and it's an absolute screamer on the 37th minute to make it 2-0. So yeah, dominating this game really so far, but just before half time we get a nice run there, and Rhodes makes it 2-1. At this point, after the way my luck has been going in this series, I did expect them to actually claw it back to 2-2, or how many more goals we can get, or make it 3-2 to them. Look at the one shot, it apparently wasn't on target, which makes no sense to me, because it clearly was. But we had more shots, more on target, and it was pretty even in possession. So we get into the second half, and on 55 minutes, Rooney has a shot again, but it is cleared for a corner. Pretty much same position as he had it last time, just a bit closer, and the keeper does well to save it there. So Blackburn do make a substitute here just before the corner, which is never good to do, as if you ever play for a football team, we always say never make a substitute before a corner because it always messes everything up. So I do give it to Royce here, and the ball goes into the box, and I score a goal. And Hanzai's got his second of the game, which is quite lucky because if you look at the replay, the keeper came out, completely messed things up with his defender, and yeah, that was how we got the 3-1 lead. And another shot there, I believe it was from Rooney again. And rather unlucky not to make it 4-1 and get his second goal of the game. But from the corner, we do have a good chance here, but it is easily cleared, and that is the game. We end up winning 3-1 with goals from Hanazai, Rooney, and they scored with Rhodes. And looking at stats, we well deserved to win it. More shots on target, a little bit less possession though. And that is the game. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.